Hey players, I thought it was about time we finally spoke the unspoken rules of tribes. Now if you've played Tribal Wars for any time span whatsoever, you know that the one key to success is making sure that your tribe has loyal, active, and connected members that are like a brotherhood. And the quickest way to break a tribe apart is not to have trust. And the only way you can make sure you can keep trust is making sure these rules are followed by all its members. Now the first and most important unspoken rule has to be account setting. The majority of tribes do not want any of their members to be account setted by a player outside their tribe, no matter how much you think you can trust that player. And players that do not follow this normally get kicked immediately. There are a few exceptions to this if you have an alliance and it's extremely tight and both parties are pretty much just one tribe split into two because of number maximization or because you're in different parts of the world. But remember, that is extremely rare, so make sure you know your tribe rules before you start account setting outside of it. Farm stealing. Now this is an extremely touchy subject that is very different for all different kind of tribes and member relationships. But you will find that the most conflicts between members and tribes are about farm. Now normally you want a 16 by 16 radius between different tribe mates, and that's what you can kind of claim as your farming area. But many tribes are very clustered because they try to get as many allies and tribe mates as close to them as possible, so this makes it a lot more harder. Now in that scenario, all the small villages that were AFK from the start and barbarian villages are anyone's to share, but if you didn't clear it, you can't have it. If there was a player that was previously active and then went inactive and all its troops were cleared by a member and they start farming it, you cannot touch that. This can be organized openly in the forums with like, oh yo, this is my farm, yo, this is my farm, but normally it's not, so just contact the people around you so you know that you're not getting in their way. Nobling. Now this is very similar to farming, but way more important. If you start nobling in someone else's area or next to them, they're gonna get extremely angry extremely fast, and this leads to the biggest conflicts where they noble your village because they thought it was theirs to take. But luckily this problem was foreseen in advance by Tribal Wars. They have a nobling tab part of the tribe. It's called the Noble Planner. Check it and claim it. If you're sending troops to a village for any reason, farm, attacking, nobling, make sure you know that it's not getting nobled by one of your teammates. If you do not organize your noble planner properly, your tribe will be just nobling each other, clearing each other's villages. There's nothing worse than you sending a farm raid out to a village, it gets nobled by your teammate, and then that farm raid lands, killing your troops or their troops or whatever, and it's bloodshed for no reason. Remember to noble around you mostly and not near your allies. Check your noble planner and contact people around you to know what they're doing and what you're doing. Sending support. Now this generally only happens in the rim where the new players are, but sometimes when you're sending support, you accidentally click the attack button, go AFK, and you attack your own allies that you're trying to support. Make sure you triple check that you are clicking the support button, not the attack one. You don't know how many times I've frantically sent PM mails to a tribe mate saying, no, you're attacking me, not supporting me, I already have a noble train coming, I can't deal with this right now. Remember, double and triple check. Okay, there's a barrage of other important unspoken tribal rules, but for now, I'm going to do one more. Respect leadership. A tribe is nothing without its leadership. You need to understand the goals that your tribe leaders have set for you, or if you're a tribe leader yourself, you need to know what your other leaders and council members are also trying to do at the same time, so your tribe's not confused. If your tribe's setting up squads of people in different areas that need to work together to attack people, you need to be able to coordinate with that. If your tribe needs support players and aggressive players, then you need to know who's who and what you should be building. Great tribes come from great leadership and people taking initiative on all walks of life, whether it's just forum moderators to the dukes. Now I've had some brilliant tactical ideas in the past that I want my tribe to employ so we can win wars, dominate areas, so on and so on. But there is nothing more frustrating in this world than players not following through with the different strategies we're using. If a village needs to be stacked, it gets stacked. If a target needs to be targeted, it needs to get targeted. believe it or not, investing your troops, your time, your resources into your tribe is the best way to grow your village and your empire, no matter what people say, okay? If you think that saving the swords for yourself will protect you better for the future, it's not. Working with your tribe is always the best path to victory. The players that make it to the end game and actually win worlds are not the people who go solo and do things for themselves. They're the people that work the best with their tribes and coordinate to win. Thanks for watching this guide. Please share this to your tribal forum. Make sure that everyone in your tribe knows what their positions are and what the unspoken rules are. Also, it helps me grow at the same time, so plus plus. Okay, I feel like I need to owe it to you guys to tell you why I haven't been putting out guides for ages. Way back in the day when I was making my old guides that are really shitty, and I privated all of them because no one should follow those guides, they were really bad quality. I also started another YouTube channel at the same time, and I put videos out on both, I was growing an audience on both, then one skyrocketed, which wasn't this one, and it got tons of views, exposure, and so I decided to invest my time and energy into that solo. But it's the amount of support I continually get from day to day, from people on Facebook, from people on here, even though I haven't posted in months, you still support me, encourage me, ask me more new guides and stuff like that for ages, making this community so amazing. So I'm gonna give this another try, and I really hope you guys keep supporting me.